Hello and welcome to the Banker's Tech Talk video series, keeping up with developments in the fintech space. I'm Joy Macknight, Managing Editor at The Banker, and I'm joined by Ali Niknam, founder and CEO of bunq, a European mobile challenger bank. Ali, thanks so much for joining me today.
Thanks for having me. It's great.
So can you tell me how bunq differentiates itself from other neo or challenger banks that have come up?
I think our origins are really different because bunq was founded amidst the financial crisis to really make a change for the better in the financial sector. And so we really strive to have this really close connection with all of our users. And we also want to have a really sustainable business model. So those two go hand in hand.
Okay, and I know recently you launched a fee-free travel card.
Yeah.
What was the reasoning behind that and how does that work?
Well, for us, everything always starts at the wants and needs of our users. So we try to determine what it is that we can make them happy with and what we can do to make them love the products that we put in the market. And what we noticed is that we had a opportunity to target travelers with a travel card that allows them to travel all across the globe and always get the real exchange rate without any monthly fees, which is of course beneficial when you're only using the card while you're on travel. And so it became our first subscription-free product.
And I know you're expanding. So
Yeah.
I know you're expanding into 22 new European markets from your sort of origins in the Netherlands, but also 7 other countries.
Yeah.
Sort of what are the challenges to really expanding on that level, but also in Europe? Because there must be some challenges that you have to overcome.
Loads of challenges. So maybe to give you a bit of background on how we launch in a new country, we always do this in a two-step or two-phase process. So step 1 is for us to be available in a country, and then we try to get that first group of enthusiastic users in so we can get to really mingle and communicate with them to really understand how we have to adjust our product, our apps, our services to make people in that particular country really happy. And that's because although payments seem very simple and although payments seem very uniform, they're actually really tightly bound with local habits and customs. And so because it's so important for us, for people to really love bunq, we really take our time to adjust the product to what people want and need. So that's step 1. And once that's done, we go into step 2, guns blazing, advertising, and being really enthusiastic to spread the word.
So how can you ensure your access in all these different markets?
Well, actually by really listening to our users. It's as simple as that, because if you listen, people will tell you how you can make them happy. And once you make them happy, that will guarantee your success.
Okay. My last question is really around your API, Application Programming Interface Marketplace.
Yeah.
How does that work? And what sort of service does it serve for your clients?
Yeah. Really great question, because I think because of my background, I'm a techie by heart. I started coding when I was 9. Us techies, we love to have an open world, right, where you can interface with each other. And so long before PSD2, bunq already launched its APIs so that other companies and other individuals sometimes could interface with us and create new services to serve the wants and needs of others. And over time, we have noticed that, for instance, one of the really beneficial, the really most wanted features of this API is the real-time connection we have with accountancy software. This allows you as an entrepreneur to set up this accountancy software with your bank account once. You just set it up once and you can do so in like 15 seconds. And as of that moment, you always have a real-time overview in your accountancy software from everything that happens on your bunq account, which is real-time by itself. So this not only removes a lot of friction and saves you a lot of time by not having to download and upload all kinds of things, but it also gives you a different perspective on how your business is doing, because you always know what's up. And there's loads of other applications that connect to our API, but I think this is one of the more popular ones.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for your insights, Ali.
Thank you for having me. It's been great.